We're going to switch gears now and talk about screencasting. Many of you start making videos by making screencasts, and you can make screencasts of your PowerPoint and Keynote presentations, you can make screencasts of software demonstrations, anything that basically requires you to record the screen. One of the things people get wrong when they're starting to screencast is the size of the capture. So right now I'm capturing my full screen of my iMac. It is a 27-inch iMac, so it's capturing that full screen. Now I'm going to switch into Photoshop and I'm going to show you what happens when you capture a full screen of software. So here's Photoshop, and yeah, it looks great to me on my screen, but to you, probably when I show these toolbars on the left side and things like that, you will have a hard time viewing those toolbars and what I'm doing. You'll have a hard time seeing the fine details of the software. I'm going to show you what to do instead of recording full screen. When you record at a smaller size and you view it at the size that you made it, you will see more detail than if recording a full screen and making it smaller to squish into your Rizuku player. Hope that makes sense, but you're going to see what I mean. Okay, I'm going to stop this video and resize. Okay, so now I'm back in Photoshop, but I've only recorded about a quarter of my screen. So now I just need to scale Photoshop so that all the tools and everything fit into the area of my screen that I'm recording. So on my screen, Photoshop will now look very small, but to you, it's going to look a perfect size so that you can see what's going on when I'm moving around the tools. And now I'm going to fit the picture in that window. There we go. And hopefully now you can see what I'm doing. Now the toolbars will still be the same size to me, and they still look the same size as they did before, but when you're viewing this video, because you're not viewing it as the full screen and seeing it really tiny, you're actually viewing it much bigger, because I'm recording only a portion of my desktop. So I'm not recording full screen, I'm recording a little corner, and in QuickTime for Mac and in Camtasia and other screen capture software, you can select the area, a customizable area of where you want to record. So let me show you how to do that in QuickTime. Okay, so now I'm in the QuickTime player and I've got a part of my desktop selected, and I go into QuickTime and I go New Screen Recording. Now when you set that up, you also must choose a microphone if you're doing a voiceover, and what the heck, I'll show mouse clicks in recording as one of my options. When you click the red record button, you will see a message pop up that says click to record the full screen or drag to record part of the screen, and then end recording by clicking the stop button in the menu bar. Okay, so what you need to do is click the top left or whatever corner, click and drag, you'll see the box come out, so that will marquee the area that you're recording. Now sadly QuickTime doesn't give you the measurements of that box, so you may have to do some experimenting. After you've selected the area you'd like to record, you'll see where it says start recording. Just click that button and you'll be live and recording that area of your desktop. So I can bring Photoshop back in, and here we are recording Photoshop through QuickTime. All right, so now I'm going to find the stop button for QuickTime, and now I'll just hide Photoshop to stop the confusion, and now I have my QuickTime movie. I'll make it a little smaller so you can see it. I will zoom ahead, and here is my recording that I just made in QuickTime. When you're satisfied, you need to save it, just like you do with your webcam video, and give it a name. and put it somewhere where you can find it again. And that is how you do a QuickTime recording. Again, you can edit just like with the webcam videos. You can split the clips, you can add clips to the end, you can trim it, you can do all sorts of fun stuff. The editing is just the same as when you were editing your webcam videos. So what you might have to do is do a little fiddling, do some practicing, maybe put some pieces of tape on your monitor so that you know the area that you want to record and fit your software into that space. Okay, try it out, try the different sizes and see how it works with playback. You want to keep your playback around 1280 by 720p. So when you're exporting, when you're all done, you can export to 720p for playback on Rizuku. If you want to export at the bigger size, for example 1080p, you will have had to have recorded at that bigger size as well. You can go down in size for your export, but you can't go up.